All right, we're live.
Live.
Better than ever.
Welcome back to the recap.
Chapter 4.
Chapter 4.
Season 1, Episode 4.
There you go.
Very good, Larry. Way to come in right off
You
the bat.
can go ahead and walk. You can go ahead and leave.
I'm not even nervous.
Yeah, I go ahead and leave. Look here, we got to get our everything ready to go here. Everybody good. People signing on. Hard day for your boys of the recap today.
Yes.
Hard day.
Yes.
It was a battle for all of them. See, look here. You're a rookie. What you're doing right now is wrong. You got to mute your phone.
How about that?
Huh?
How about that?
You must be. I know you're new to this.
Catching on.
All right. Welcome to the recap. Let's get started.
Welcome to the recap.
Welcome. A breath of fresh air.
All right. There we are. The recap, chapter 4. Larry, grab that microphone up there. Make sure everybody
There you go.
good to go on the sound.
How come I don't have one of these fancy mics like you guys
Well,
have?
you didn't pay your money.
Well, you know what I'm saying? You got to.
Okay,
It's a process. It's a process.
so whatever you guys are paying me to be here tonight, just deduct that from my
Okay.
pay. And
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that. All right, let's get on.
Visitors don't have a mic yet. But they come prepared. Check us out. He's got him a drink. You know what I'm saying? A drink.
I don't have the nice
Just
stuff
like
you guys have.
No,
but
he's not got the recap profession.
Recap cup.
He's got stuff written down. He's got his word. He said, I don't go nowhere without my sword.
Yep, and my Capital City Baptist pen.
There you go.
He did come ready.
Look at you. And you got your phone on mute now.
Got my phone on mute.
Good.
Need to share it.
Good. All right. Well, as we alluded to earlier in the show at the very beginning, it was a rough day for the old recap boys.
It was super
rough day. I started my rough day was it started right at 8:00 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, I had dentist appointment right off the bat. So
that's right.
dentist appointment. I like to get mine at 8:00 in the morning. Okay.
First thing.
I'm 34 years old.
34.
Okay.
I've got my teeth cleaned over 60 times in my life. Okay, 2 times a year, give or
That's
take.
pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with the teeth.
So you think you had them clean when you was 1 year old?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom and dad did well.
Okay.
They did. But it had good
All right,
insurance.
so here's why my day started out. So I got to go to the dentist. And there is only one lady who has ever cleaned my teeth in 34 years.
So she
One lady. I've never had another woman touch my teeth. Okay? That's a big deal for me.
Okay. I understand that.
At 8:05, this other woman walked out the door.
No.
She said, come on in, Ben. And I stood up and said, who are you? And she said, the name such and such is off today. She's on vacation.
Yeah.
So I will be cleaning your teeth. And I went into panic mode.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a very sensitive gag reflex.
And the old lady knew that.
And my 33 years with this woman,
Your 64 teeth cleaning.
my 64 teeth cleaning.
It's almost like a relationship y'all have.
Exactly.
Without
right.
having a relationship.
So I'm walking into another woman cleaning my teeth, and she was rougher than sandpaper, boys.
Oh,
Okay?
man. You know
My teeth are hurting now. All right?
Like at
It
60
didn't
grit.
take long. So my
60 grit.
it's an hour process with my first dental hygienist.
Y'all got a lot of teeth in your mouths too, y'all Lancasters. I think there's more than the normal number.
I think we've got the normal.
Those are not.
I think we got the normal number of teeth.
I've always noticed y'all smiles. I thought it was more, abnormally more
No,
teeth than
Maybe have a
smiles.
bigger smile.
I really feel like
Maybe
I've
bigger
got the same amount of teeth as a regular
Maybe
human.
so. Well, how many teeth you supposed
I
to
have
have?
no idea. I had to ask Eric.
That could be the question for tonight.
How many teeth you supposed to have?
Somebody
Yeah.
Somebody
Google
respond
it. Somebody
back.
Google it and put it in there.
Also, hey, we need to say, make sure you hit the share button. Please hit the share button. If you can't watch the whole thing, just open it up and hit the share. That's the best way that we get the message out to everybody.
Yeah.
So I got a question. Let's get back to the dentist. Do you do the nitrous oxide when you go to the dentist?
No, I've never. I get my teeth. The old dental hygienist used to sandblast them.
Yeah.
You know, like do that, and then we polish them up. Okay, but this lady. This lady whose name's we call apparently she's called like Sergeant Slaughter or something.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Okay, she's been there a while, and the
one that did your teeth, or the new one?
The new one. Okay,
new one, Sergeant Slaughter.
So I went in there, and man, she scraped and she yanked and she filed down, and it was awful. Terrible. And then comes the flossing. Now I floss a decent amount of times.
Once a week?
2-3 times a week, maybe.
That ain't bad.
No, I like it.
They say do it every day.
That's what I hear. But so
do you use the flossers, or do you?
I use the picks.
Okay,
the picks.
I do too.
And so she I got to keep up with the comments here.
32 teeth.
32 teeth. Kids are 20. That's my wife. She knows.
And she works in a dentist office or something.
Oral surgery.
30. They know 32 teeth in somebody's mouth.
Count them.
Yours, I guarantee, there's 32. Probably 36. You got one for every age that you are. A new one grows. Y'all Lancaster Rachel too.
So you're saying 9-year-old guys that
can we count my teeth?
I think there's 32.
They ain't no way.
We'll do that later.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna count my teeth. I don't have 32. When I was a kid, yeah.
Then comes the floss. Let me tell you about my bad day. So then comes the floss, which is the Gillette, big long piece of floss, and she goes to getting in between them teeth. Right?
Yeah.
And once they're in between the teeth, she gives the old yank. Here's let's do something like that, and it just continued to cut inside my gums.
So here's my.
So she says, when she says, "Okay, stand, you're good. Go ahead and rinse." I decided to spit just a bunch of blood.
Yeah, she down in it.
And then the dentist comes in for 6 seconds, looks at my teeth. Hey, look pretty good. Bite. Oh, see you in 6 months.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
I don't want to say.
Oh, okay.
They may want to watch.
Here's my take.
I doubt they will.
Appointment this morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that lady had a bad morning.
No, this is her track record.
You got her first thing. Somebody's cut her off in traffic.
No, her track record. She literally
was burnt.
She's really
something, and she took it out on you.
She's really hardcore as well.
Or maybe
she was down in that third
layer.
Maybe
she's thinking, hey, this guy's had his teeth cleaned 64 times.
and never had it done right.
Never let me do it.
Yeah,
never let me do it.
Maybe
she's been there a long time.
Right.
Yeah, because she said, "Oh, I remember."
So what happened
when you were really?
Did you ask for the original girl?
When I make my appointment, I say, she says, "Okay, here, the lady, let's make up a name because I don't want to get anybody in trouble."
Barbara.
You said Barbara Slaughter.
So she says, "Okay, Barbara will be available January 28th at 6 p.m." And I said, "Okay, it's a 33 years."
Yeah,
I have had one woman touch my teeth.
Yeah. Well, you need to call Barbara.
And I
asked where she was at today. Where is she at?
No, she said as soon as she came out, she said, Barbara's on vacation. And I said, well, Barbara knew I was coming in 6 months ago.
Right, that's
okay.
Right, Barbara.
So
you knew he was coming, Barbara.
Come on, Barbara.
Right,
this is a big deal.
That's how my day went bad. And then I'm loading up.
Somebody's commenting on your shirt.
Thank you, killing me, Smalls. That's what I tell Travis. I tell Travis that all the time because I'll ask him to do something, and 3 days later, it still won't be done.
Yeah.
And I'll say, I've sent him this exact picture multiple times.
Yes, I've seen. I do have it.
You're killing me.
Killing me.
So then I'm getting ready to come here. The whole day's, pretty much a shot. And my Facebook dings. And I look down and Travis is passed out on the side of a road somewhere.
He's exhausted.
In Taze Valley.
It's the one where I'm here. Okay? I did have numerous people call and numerous people talk. Now, I do appreciate that, but I think we need to tell what happened and what's going on. So, and it's mainly my fault. I had guys from work texting me like, did you quit? because we take our work trucks home and all that stuff. But it was a little bit later. I had time to go home and get my personal truck. Well, I needed to do some work at my sister's house. Shout out Amanda if she's watching.
What's up, Amanda?
Hello, Amanda.
What's up? So I had to do some work at her house, hang some lights and this and that. So she had, the other day, she had thought she was going to take a light down and put a new light fixture up by herself, never doing that before. And so when she pulled it out, she just pulled all the wires out and spread them all out and said, I don't even know where they go back to. Well, every house is wired different. So anyway, I wired it wrong first time. So today I was going back before the show, after work, and I was like, I'll go down there and fix the light to make it right.
Yeah, good brother.
And I'm trying to make it right.
Good brother.
So I said, good initiative, bad judgment. That's what we said in the Marine Corps. I said, I'll kill two birds with one stone. I need to get a front end alignment. My truck was a little loud and a little wobbly and wanting to go to the right. So I was like, I'll take my truck down there to the tire store and I'll have them fix that. At the same time, I'll catch a cab and I'll go over to my sister's house that lives in Hurricane Taze Valley area also. And boom, we'll kill them both. I'll go over to her house. I'll take care of her. Because she wasn't home yet. She didn't get off till 5. Or she doesn't get home till 5. So I get there, drop off my truck. I'm outside like, it's not too bad out here. It was 90 degrees today.
Today for a walk.
Right. I was like, it's not too bad out here. It can't be that far. I know where I'm going. I'll just walk. Good initiative, bad judgment. The initiative was killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Taking care of my sister, taking care of my truck, both times getting back there on time. Judgment was you do not take off walking down the street at an undisclosed amount of miles. It was not feet. It was not yards. It was miles that I was walking. And I thought 1 mile, 2 miles, I bet you I walked 3.5, 4 miles, you know what I'm saying? In my combat boots and a do-rag, like a bandana, because I was sweating so bad. And I was like, it's got to be 110 degrees out here. I work in this weather all the time. What happened was I got out of the air conditioner and thought it wasn't that hot out here.
What's the tire store you took her to? You took your truck to?
I took the tire store to Tony's.
Tony's Tire.
Yeah, Tony Tire, I think is what it's called.
In Taze Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there at the hospital in that area.
See Adam Tony.
That's him right there.
Okay.
The walk of shame.
And your sister lives where?
Guess what? I don't really know.
Ripley.
No, it might not be. I'm just telling you, it was super hot. People was calling me. Even Pastor John called me and was like, brother, why are you walking?
I mean,
They
give
thought
me like a.
They thought I got
Okay, hang on a
I'm
second.
trying to find it here.
We
You
got
find
some-
the address of the show.
We got some women throwing shade on us, Travis.
Oh, some shade.
Yeah, Sarah started asking about her dryer.
That dryer needs to be getting taken
Okay,
care
but to our defense, did we not try to deliver that dryer 5 times last
of.
week?
We tried to do it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Each time she says,
5
"I'm not there,
times,
don't
5
worry."
times last week.
5 times.
And she was
5
not
times.
home.
If you don't know, I have a dryer in my
That was a
garage.
WWE
It's already been paid for by Sarah.
Yeah.
But we, no matter how hard we try, cannot get it into
Yeah,
Sarah's
she's
house.
never home.
Just put it
She's
on.
already paid for it.
Put it on the porch and be done with it.
What am I looking for? My
Your
sister's
sister's
address.
address.
She lives at Oak
Well,
Creek.
don't give the address out.
Yeah.
Well, it's in Hurricane, but that's in.
Let me see your
Okay.
phone.
Okay.
And y'all.
So anyway, I take off walking, and I was like, man, it is way too hot out here. Somebody has to be driving past me. Somebody has to be helping me. If that's only like 1 mile,
Keep it quiet.
say 11. Because it was hot, man.
Times it by 2.
I was sweating so bad. I was so on all stitch of clothing that I had on.
It says 20, but there's a decimal point between the two.
Yeah, it's either 17 miles or 1.7.
I bet you it's 2 because I bet you it's 2.
If you walk it,
I bet you.
according to Google Maps, it'll take you 39 minutes.
I guarantee it will take you 39 minutes. I walked so far and so long, and then I had to stop at a gas station for hydration. You know what I mean? You need water when you
Why
walk.
didn't you call an Uber?
Well, I didn't. I've never.
You had to call Uber.
Just
You
not-
Tap it on your phone and Uber's there.
There again, I thought I had it all under control. I was going to take me a nice walk, give me some good fresh air. It didn't happen like that. I almost died on that walk.
You know what?
And nobody came and got me. Matter of fact, Hannah Cunningham drove past me and was like this right here. I was like, oh, and this is me. You see me.
Right.
Yeah. And she calls Blake. She calls Blake and says, Blake, I think I just saw Travis Kiriluk walking down the street in Taze Valley. And mind you, I don't live in Taze Valley. And he was like, why didn't you pick him up?
I'm reading the comments here.
She said, have you seen him? She's like, no. She said, did you see him? He had a bandana on. He had a tool bag on and some old dirty clothes. I don't know if that was him or not.
So right by you.
She was a little scared. She wasn't sure, but left me hanging, man. It took me so long to get home. This is no exaggeration. When I got to my sister's house, after I come to, everybody saw the picture. My tools was laid out everywhere. After I come to, she was pulling in the driveway. All I had to do was wait.
Yeah.
I just waited on her.
Patience.
And I appreciate everybody. There was somebody, I believe it was Lynn said she was going to bring, no, Penny said she was going to bring a helicopter, her and Jim.
Heck yeah.
And I said, you might not have to because HealthNet is liable to be picking me up at any moment.
So it's been a rough day for the old recap boys.
Yes.
I'm reading comments here. People said they can't hear. Can everybody hear?
Kevin Swafford, what's up, buddy?
Kevin said, what's up, Travis? My Uncle Kevin said, hey, what's up, Uncle Kevin? And
Justin Harshman, just me? What's that mean?
Justin's the only one.
He did call me. He called me.
But all right, anyway, so that's how it started out. Bad day for us. I don't know. Did you have a good day, Larry?
I had a great day.
Good for you.
Larry's been ready.
Good for you.
I got up, went to work, and
all right. Isaac said he can hear fine. Isaac's on vacation, so good. Means we're at the beach right now.
Isaac, the birds, matter of fact, are on vacation.
That's what I just said.
Oh, see, I'm having that. What's it called? I'm delirious.
Yeah. Okay.
Audio
good.
I'm exhausted from the heat.
Andy Holmes said, "What's up, Larry?"
Hey, Andy.
All right, so let's
set us off, Ben.
Let's get on track here. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I had a rough time with my dental hygiene, and I may be scarred. I may not go back now. So if you're a dental hygienist,
a gentle dental hygienist.
Gentle dental.
Maybe a
is what we'll call it.
And
I think you can be gentle.
I love it. Elijah gets his, and there's a TV in the ceiling.
Right.
I don't have that.
And they sneak at.
And this woman kept watching NBC Today or whatever it was. When Parsons shows up on it every once in a while.
Oh yes. GMA.
Good Morning America.
Yeah.
And so she's
shout
just
out Jeremy Parsons.
He ain't quiet. I hope he watches.
He's good,
Jeremy, what's up, bro?
He's more of a Twitter dude.
I know. We'll tweet him. Which gets to okay. So here, let's get that out of the way. You can follow us at Capital City Baptist Church on Facebook. You can hit up Travis on Facebook, me on Facebook, or on Twitter. Larry is on Facebook too. We'd love to have you. You can if you want to listen to this show, it is downloaded to iTunes. It is a podcast that you can just listen to on the way to work. Go into the podcast on iTunes, do CCBC Presents the reCAP, and you'll be able to listen to us. I usually try to upload about every other day or something like that. So there's 2 or 3 different things, and as always, we are down here in South Charleston. Come see us. It is a phenomenal time. Things are blowing up here. It is just something going on literally every day. And it's a great place to be. As you know, Preacher was on here the last 2 times. He is, I think he's already in Kentucky. He's closing on his house. He'll be traveling back. So I think he loves this show more than we do.
He likes it.
He loves it.
He understands it's a great outfit.
And in 2 weeks, the talk is that his wife, Miss Brandy, will be on the show. So get you
That'll be a good show.
Krispy Kreme donuts there, bro.
The hot light was on.
Yeah.
The hot light was on. I picked up some donuts. Y'all see that?
Yeah, we got you.
When that hot light's on, I can't hardly drive by.
All right. So before we get to VBS, which is the reason why Larry's here, we'll let's hit 2 or 3 different items real quick. What we call Sassy Seniors, the senior citizen group has a road trip to the state fair. I think it's on August the 11th. So that'll be a time.
Yeah. And them Sassy Seniors stay busy.
They do.
They do stay
Heritage Farm.
They do.
That's why they're still alive.
And
Brandon
I was thinking about that today. So the new thing now is to identify. How you identify?
Like if you identify male, female,
So what's to keep us from identifying as sassy seniors and going on one of these trips coming up?
I think you're just saying that because you're
I
technically
want to.
you're not invited to the
I'm
date
not
night
invited.
tomorrow night.
Okay.
I'm not
You're
invited.
not invited to the date night tomorrow night. You're not invited to the
Right.
state
I
fair.
mean,
You're
I'm in that
you're
gap
bitter.
where nothing happens.
Okay.
You're bitter.
I'm a bitter Christian.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. So basically, Larry is a little red, if you will, about the fact we've been having a lot of different things happening with the new pastor. We've been having a lot of new stuff we're doing to get to know everybody too.
Yeah.
We're having more fellowship time with everybody.
Outside of church.
And we've been, outside of church to get to know each other. If we're going to be a family in the church, we want to be a real family outside. So we've done stuff with college students. The teens just went to camp. Ben's hitting up the 20s and 30s date night that he's going to probably be talking about here in a minute, I'm sure.
Sure.
And then we've got sassy seniors, but it's all done by an age group. Like you got to be this age to this age. That's how we limit it, if you will. Well, we don't have enough for Larry's age. The spoiler
What
here,
do you want to do? Like, what do you?
there is something in the works
Okay.
for
like
40s.
go to Golden Corral and
50s.
eat dinner at 6?
Well, that's a little late for me. I'm thinking.
We're not the seniors. You
Get
got
that
to
early
be
bird
between.
special.
Them seniors.
No,
don't
them
get-
seniors, they go like
All kinds of
8
fun
o'clock. They
places.
go like 6
All
o'clock
day.
in the morning to like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see Brother Jerry getting up on the stage with Jason Aldean or whoever's singing at the state fair, doing some boot scooting boogie or something.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
He died like 3 times 2
I
weeks ago.
guarantee. Yeah,
And,
and still knows it.
he loves life, and he will get up on that stage and boot scooting boogie
He
all
knows
over
how
that
to
place.
two-step, no doubt.
Huh?
Two-step.
You don't know Jerry.
I think
He's the best.
I bet you if we took them sassy seniors to a dance hall, they'd clear the floor.
Or we'd be in jail. They would get us thrown in jail.
All right, so you got the sassy seniors. You got that coming up. Like I said, tomorrow night, Friday night, date night, with all the married couples of 20s and 30s at our church. So that's going to be fun. We got
gonna be
probably 8 or 9 couples going.
It's gonna be awesome.
You can watch my kids.
I told you I'll watch them anytime.
Huh?
I'll watch them anytime.
That's a good point, though. If you didn't know, Sarah's watching kids for everybody. If you want her to, she's watching the kids here at the church, and she's going to
She
try to
just-
play
I thought she was
A
taking.
movie.
And if you she don't want money, she just wants somebody to bring her a dryer.
I thought she was going to take her to Chick-fil-A.
But she already did it. She got kicked out.
Okay. I forgot about that.
She took my oldest boy and pastor's boys, and they got kicked out. But they stuck together. Them boys
That's right.
stuck together.
They got each other
If
back.
they didn't know what happened, because there was a couple comments about the Chick-fil-A, nobody
Yeah.
really knew what happened. She takes them in Chick-fil-A. Them boys is playing in the Chick-fil-A game room, where you got slides and stuff, and got their shoes off, enjoying themselves, and they got surrounded by a group of bullies. And so it was Elijah, it was
John David.
and it was my son Uno. And Uno and Elijah said 9, and John David said. They said, Daddy, John David said, they started it, Daddy. And then Uno says, we don't back down from no fight. And then Elijah says, we had to fight our way out there, Daddy. So I guess they tried to get out there. They said there was kicks thrown and punches, and it makes sense because I was in the Marines, and Pastor told us that he was a ninja last week.
Right.
So
That's what he
just
teaches
kids
his
acting
kids
like
at
their-
home was ninja
acting like
swords.
their dad. Yeah. But that's what happened. She's going. If you're going on the trip on the 20s and 30s
Y'all didn't
date
hang
night,
those ones.
you can bring your kids here if you want. Sarah, big
Yes. Yep. And we'll go probably eat Mexican La Roca and cross lanes.
That just sounds like fun, but I can't.
Come
I can't.
if you want. What
You
we
gotta
gonna
wait.
do?
You
Get
gotta
you a
wait till the
table.
40s.
Get you a table right beside of us, and get the lane right beside of us.
Okay.
And then you can talk smack to us all the
I
time.
could.
Like as we're
Yeah,
bowling,
you
you
can
can
come.
be
You
like,
can come.
ah,
You can do whatever you want.
yeah.
You can show up there.
I wouldn't be part of the church group, so I could really talk some smack.
You could. You
You
can say
could
things
do whatever you
normally
want.
say.
Do whatever you want.
Couldn't be held accountable.
All right, and then lastly, VBS is coming up
VBS.
October 6th through the 10th.
Yeah.
So let's go. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
That is your second year as command for Vacation Bible School.
Admiral.
Admiral.
Bible School.
Okay.
Admiral.
So Larry is talk about Bible school.
All right, so this year, a lot
What
like
does VBS stand for?
Vacation Bible School.
All right, that was Larry. Everybody, thanks for coming. That's all we need from him.
So this year is a lot like it was last year. If you was here last year, our theme, as you can see, is Camp Moose on the Loose.
Moose
We're
on
gonna
the
have
loose.
we're gonna have Bruce the Moose here each night. And, you know, I was saying about that today. Bruce the Moose. We're gonna have Finnegan the Fox. He's gonna make a special appearance.
Oh, he came back.
So here's the neat thing about that. Last year was the first year we had puppets in Bible school.
Mm-hmm.
I have little kids come up to me today. I'm talking 3, 4-year-old kids asking if Finnegan the Fox is going to be here.
Yeah.
So that stuck with them all year. You
Oh,
know, they remember Bible school from last year, Finnegan the Fox. So
they had a good time.
it was a great time. And so we're going to kick it off Sunday night. We're going to have regular church service Sunday night. After the service, we're going to have a couple campfires outside. We're going to have some s'mores, just some time of fellowship, just kick off Bible school. And then Monday through Thursday is going to be our classes. It's for all ages. If you can crawl, and even for the sassy seniors, there's going to be adult classes. Our pastor's going to be teaching that. The adults are also going to make crafts. If you remember going to Bible school as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
you know, one of the funnest things when you make crafts. So we're going to have class, then go to crafts, and we're going to eat. We like to eat at this church. So
Oh yeah, we eat good
we're
too.
going to eat for Bible school. And I encourage everybody to come out. It was a good time of fellowship last year. Just kind of watching, you know, I just kind of hovered over, watched things, but just seeing people who normally wouldn't, the older seniors who normally wouldn't get involved was down there making lanterns and
Yeah.
painting.
It was a good time.
And had classes in here. And the kids were making their crafts. It's just a good time. We decorate. We go all out for Bible school, I think.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
And,
the big stage. The stage would be.
The stage.
We put up a big
Friday
thing on the
night
stage.
campfire.
I'm looking forward to seeing this moose.
It is
Get on the loose.
August 6th. Somebody said I
August
said
6th.
October.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
6th,
August.
August
through the 10th.
6th through the 10th.
If you're an adult who has a kid, so we're going to be running a bus. If you're an adult that has a kid, and right now you're thinking, oh man, that's every night. I want you to think about when you was a child and you attended Bible school. How much fun it was as a kid.
Well, let me tell you, the difference is we used to have what we call Bible school cookies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bible,
You know what a Bible school
the
cookie is.
duplexes.
I never
It
went.
is-
I never
it
went
is-
to Bible school.
Okay. Well, so
And cool.
at snack time, every night you get a Bible school cookie and you get Bible school Kool-Aid. Now, Bible school Kool-Aid is not regular Kool-Aid. Bible school Kool-Aid is colored water.
That's
Okay.
a trick.
There's no
And the
sugar.
Bible school cookie,
I like that.
the Bible school cookie was the ones that were, one side was chocolate, one side was vanilla, and it's got the little thinnest little line
I
of
know what you're talking about.
cream in between it.
That's a
And
great
that's what
value.
you get.
You got 2 cookies
That's
and a
what
cup
you
of
get.
Kool-Aid.
2 cookies and Bible school Kool-Aid, which was colored water. All right.
It's
So
changed.
these days at our Bible school,
Right.
Brother Red
And Marzella.
and Marzella, the whole
There's a whole kitchen
crew,
crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kitchen crew.
They come out of the woodwork. to make this Bible school.
I volunteered for kitchen duty.
Yeah.
And I did not get.
You didn't get that invite?
No, I did not
No,
get
I don't
accepted. I did not get accepted.
It's a
Um,
rigorous application process
Yeah,
to get in the
apparently.
kitchen
Yeah.
staff.
Yeah.
Apparently.
And Ben can't get. I can't get in there.
So it is. We have like pepperoni rolls and
Nachos.
pinto beans,
Chicken gravy.
There's like a
Cream
big
chicken.
Huh?
Cream chicken.
Cream chicken.
cream chicken.
Maybe we can have some cream chip beef and gravy.
Oh, yeah.
I doubt it.
So,
Pimento cheese.
Hey, there was a
pimento cheese was off
Hey,
the hook.
that pimento cheese. Pimento.
Pimento.
Pimento. Hey,
It
that
was good.
cheese stuff was
It was good.
awesome, man.
It was
Like
good.
Hawaiian bread. But look, there's been all kinds of people coming up to me in church. I'm serious. I bet you 10 on both hands. I bet you there's been at least 10 people who's come up and said they've tried that cream chip beef
Yeah.
gravy, and they loved it.
I've
Did
not
you
tried
put
it,
black pepper on
but
it?
I did not.
Oh, it's great. It's really good.
So anyway, I wanted to throw that out there
to get back to my important point.
Yeah.
If you're an adult and right now you're thinking it's a hassle to get my kids back and forth to Bible school, I want you to think back when you was a child and how much fun it was in Bible school. So not only can you come here, you don't have to drop your kids off, you can stay with them. The teachings this year is on Peter, the life of Peter. But a lot of, I didn't go to church growing up. Travis, you went to church growing up?
Oh, yeah.
Bible school, I went to a lot of Bible schools, I guess, with neighbors and different people. But that instilled a lot into me as far as when I got saved. I thought back on Bible schools and the stories I heard and learned in Bible school. And Bible school is important.
Yeah.
Sometimes it may be only 5 days that some kids go to church in a year.
That's right.
You know,
My whole thing has been, if your child wants to go, then as parents, Christian parents too, you know, but if your child wants to go to church for a Bible school, to watch the moves, to eat cookies, whatever it is, then as parents, we should make every opportunity for them that we can to get them to church. And like he said, it's only 5 days.
Yeah.
It's over. And your kid enjoyed it, and they think Mom and Dad's pretty cool because instead of arguing with me all week or being sad about taking me, they went every day and dropped me off. And we take care of the kids when they're here. We've got how many adults do you think are here total? 20?
If you talk about workers or just
workers, and
at least 20.
Yeah, easy. Yeah. So I mean, we got plenty of people to watch the kids and take care of the kids.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
And don't wait till Wednesday or Thursday, because if you wait till Wednesday or Thursday, it's like, I wish I would come Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm looking forward to it. I've been talking to Bruce the Moose. He's ready. I don't know what.
I heard he's from Australia.
Is he from Australia?
That's
well, I do know that he has talked to Finnegan the Fox a few times.
Yeah.
Because Finnegan the Fox has already warned him to stay away from Sarah of McClanahan.
Oh yeah. He called her Lady McClanahan. Yeah, that's right. So, Miss Sarah of McClanahan, something like that.
Sarah of McClanahan, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that might have been one of them.
Yeah. So
Lady Sarah of McClanahan, that's who he was.
So it's a really good time, and I hope everybody come out. I hope support us, and looking forward to what happens at the Bible school.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good time.
It'll be a great time.
So and the day before,
Sunday night,
Saturday.
Before? Saturday. We're having decorating parties, paint parties, get your rooms ready for a teacher. There's something here to do if you show up on Saturday morning, Friday evening. We got plenty to do.
Yeah.
So if you're not a teacher, you don't want to teach, but you want to help out, you can sling a paintbrush or hang a sign, anything. I got something for you to do.
Yeah, and it's fun. Like we have like for the adults, even if you don't really have anything to do because maybe you work late, you're like, well, I can't really, say that I'll be a worker, but I'd like to come on. Because we have fun here, we do things, and you'll find something where you can get in and help somewhere.
Yeah, and it's all in classes, 2 and 3 year olds.
They're broke up in age groups, 2 and 3,
4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and teenagers have their own class, adults have their own class. So it's a good time.
It's a great time.
It's a great time. So we had a good time last year. Over 100 kids every night. So it's great. So if you want to come out to that. Bring your kids out. We'd love to have you. Starts on August 6th.
August, that's right.
Runs through the whole week.
6:30.
And then a big cookout, isn't it, for Friday night?
We're going to do cookout or ice cream. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Cool.
Usually I just say it on air.
Right, like
and
the
then you
party.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
So everybody gets a steak Friday night.
Cowboy cut.
Yeah. So. All right, well, that's all my announcements, Trav. What you got?
Well, I do know that this week, Tuesday, we went so we have the college fellowship, or 18 to 23-year-old young adult fellowship, whatever you want to call it. Then again, another group there that Larry's not involved in.
Yeah.
But spoiler alert, it's coming. 40s to 50s coming. But anyway, we went to, actually we asked the college students, we said, where do y'all want to go Sunday at church? So what do y'all want to do? Where you want to go? We meet different places sometimes. Sometimes we just meet here and play games and have a great time. They was like, we want to go to wing night. So we go to Quaker Steak and go to wing night.
All you can eat wing night?
All you can eat, that's right. You buy a certain amount and then you can eat.
Like on a buffet?
We had 20 people.
Awesome.
It was out of control. And there was still some that still didn't come. Now, they might have been working or busy. Y'all know who you are because I've been talking to you. But some of them missed it and didn't come. But we had a ball. There was about 20 of us. And 2 of them, which they get my Cream of the Crop award. I'm just going to go ahead and do it now.
All right, Cream of the Crop of the week.
My Cream of the Crop goes to Chris. Christopher Ring is his name on Facebook. But Chris and Tanner Moore. Them 2 cats right there. They ate the Atomic XXX. Whatever it's
one wing.
That's one you got to.
No. They did the challenge, and And
You
so
gotta sign a waiver, don't you?
they signed a piece of paper. They got their name on the firewall of fame or whatever it's called. They got them a T-shirt, and they was burning out. It's so hot, you had to put rubber gloves on your hand. They bring them out to you. And at one time, they was eating.
I think it's for show.
Me and Pastor John was sitting there. Now, they would bring you some of those atomic wings because it was endless wing night, but that wasn't the challenge. You had to do something separate for the challenge. Well, they brought 4 of those atomic wings out. Tanner ate 1, Chris ate 2, and there was 1 left. I was like, Pastor, you eat 1, I eat 1. So it took us forever, and we was licking it with a fork, the sauce, and it was really hot, dude. He took a bite off of one side, and I took a bite off the other side of that same wing, and it was hot. It was too hot for me to do any challenge.
Yeah.
They did it. At one point in time, some splattered on my eye right here. And I was like, nobody move. I just got splattered on my face. I splattered. Can y'all see it? And Isaac Bird was over there like, you all right? I was like, I don't know. Is it burnt? Is somebody spitting on me or is that salt? Because I was sitting right in front of them. They was throwing this, and they was burning up and spitting and carrying on. But luckily, it didn't get into my eye. I didn't touch it. I was too afraid to. But they get my cream of the crop. Them boys got the T-shirt. They got their names on the wall, and didn't throw up, didn't get sick, or nothing. But it was a good time. If you're from 18 to 23, come to those college festivals. There's only, I think, 2 more this year.
Okay.
Now, for the ones that stay here, we've thought about doing stuff, like once a month. But for each week we do, it's just for summertime. The summer's coming to an end, so don't miss out on that. It's a lot of fun.
I'm glad summer's coming to an end. I'm ready for some fall.
I wish it would have been fall weather when I was on that hike.
1.7 miles, Trav.
2 miles, it was all uphill.
Every bit of it.
And then people wasn't ready for me out in the valley. They was not ready. There was people looking at me like, who is this guy?
He's
I'm a stand-up gentleman. I work hard, got a good job. They didn't care. Nobody. I had my thumb out. They just drive on by.
Did you try to hitchhike?
I was sweating. Dude, my shirt, I was soaking sweat.
Even people you knew drove on by.
Hannah doesn't have Facebook, but Blake does.
No, she don't.
And Hannah's my sister-in-law, so I will make sure that she knows, and the whole world knows now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, because we get a pretty good, thank you, by the way, we get a real good distribution on this video.
People are still
I really
views.
appreciate that.
I do appreciate that. Like and share. I'm an administrator now of the page to go live, so it gives you these statistics of what how many people view from people that share it, and it's great. 2,000 views.
Yeah. Shout out to Robin Bowen for showing us that. We didn't even know that existed.
Yeah. So it's thank you for that. So I will make sure that at least over 2,000 people will know that Hannah was not a good Samaritan.
Yeah.
And I understand. I was in work clothes, and I had a bandana tied around my head because I was burnt. I mean, I was sweating bad.
Yeah.
She probably had some place to be.
Right.
I mean, she's probably in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Blake called me and she said that Hannah was like, I think I just saw Travis walking down the road.
He was passed out. But all right, so let's get to some. You mentioned your cream of the crop.
I did. That was
Larry,
my cream. Them boys did awesome.
So how we do it on this show? You're the second guest.
Yeah.
But anytime you want to join in our topics,
It's kind of hard because you guys talk a lot.
well, it's our show.
That's right.
I have the ability to push this button right here, and you won't be on the show anymore. Huh? Yeah, that's you.
It's our mic, but that's pretty good. But
You
jump
came in hot right off the bat with the microphones.
Jump in there.
All right, go. You got a cream of the
I do
crop.
have a cream of the crop, but there's new donut. You got your Krispy Kremes right here.
Right.
There's a new donut shop coming to Corridor G. Have you seen
Peace, love, and little donuts.
Peace, love, and little donuts.
Let me tell you.
Do they come from somewhere else, or is it?
No,
It's Larry's cream of the crop. I'll let him talk about
They make them right there.
it.
Is this a store all over the place, and they're putting one in, or is this like a?
I know there's one in Huntington.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
There's one at the
franchise.
beach.
It's a franchise.
It's a franchise. But they make 1,000 flavors of donuts, with chocolate, with sprinkles, whatever you can think of with the donut, they offer. And they are
Wow.
at Corridor G beside Kroger's. Getting ready to open.
Is that the Ashton place?
That's the Gucci Kroger.
Gucci Kroger. That's what they call it on
Gucci
Facebook.
Kroger's.
The Gucci Kroger.
Getting ready to open. I've not had the opportunity to try Peace Love Little Donuts, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it.
So we went to the beach this year.
Yeah.
My little girl Avery is 3 years old, and she loves everything donuts. Okay, and
Smart girl.
so we went to this Peace Loving Little Donut.
Yeah.
And we walk in, and they give you you have a donut. It's about that big around, and you can do whatever you want to it. Okay, you
You can do it yourself?
No, they do it, but you tell they have
It's like the Baskin Robbins of donut shop.
only more than 31
I
flavors.
love that.
Yeah.
You want
They got
fruity?
1,000 flavors.
Yes.
You want fruity pebbles on your donut? Here's a fruity pebble donut.
Yeah.
If you want chocolate covered raisins or something on your donut, so anyway, Avery goes wild. We buy a dozen donuts, and they were amazing.
Yeah.
And it's good. They're really
I'm glad something new's coming.
yeah, it is good.
Larry always knows about new events happening all the time.
He plays on Facebook.
Yeah, he does. If I want to know something to do, I just creep his Facebook. And he's like every single new thing and everything that's happening. I don't even know how he knows about it. But he's good at that.
Communication.
He's a plumber.
He
Yeah.
does. He knows everybody.
There's that's
Knows
exactly
everything
right.
and a little bit about everybody.
So
That's a good cream of the crop.
that is good. My cream of the crop was the Charleston Cop lip sync.
Awesome.
Y'all see? Have you seen?
I didn't
that?
know it was a Charleston cop.
Well, okay. So do you know?
Or maybe
what I'm
there's
talking
more
about?
than one cop. that
Okay,
does.
so there's a viral video thing going out now where all police officers do a lip sync challenge.
Instead of fighting crime. Okay.
No,
So
it's to kind of.
it's the Larry knows. He knows everything.
Yeah, I know.
Raise awareness for
It's to put the police in a friendly light, I guess, how I want to say it. Not to see them as all that they're after you, that they're, they're out to get you, they're out to arrest you, they're out to hurt you.
I understand.
It's to put a good spin on our police.
Okay.
And I'm all for the police department.
I'm for the police department too.
So
and
what-
I'm for if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, somebody
Right.
telling you about
Right. The policeman tells you to stop, stop. You won't have any trouble.
it, usually.
Unless you're walking down the road.
They didn't help me today. But I did see one in the cab of a truck at the gas station doing this right here.
Singing,
Lip syncing.
lip syncing.
I was like, brother, I'm about to die. I need a ride to my sister's. Not happy.
So anyway, that was my cream of the crop. As you know, a viral video. I don't know what makes it go viral. I don't know how you start a viral video. I would love to become a viral video of some fashion. This right here could go to where it just sweeps across the nation.
Wow, that'd be
So it'll give you something to do tonight. Look up different police
I'll check it
units throughout the United States that do
the lip
these lip
syncing.
sync. And it was nice because they showed everything in West Virginia. They were at the Capitol. They were up at Yeager. They were
Down center.
down in the town center. They were Capitol Street. So I had a bunch of people with them. And hey, it was cool. I thought it was great. So that was my cream of the crop of the week.
You said something about cops too. I just saw where I believe it was Ralph Sexton doing a camp meeting, and he shared a video where one of the sheriffs of the local jail, hey mom, of the local jail, had some inmates. I think it was girl inmates, and she took them to a camp tent meeting of Ralph Sexton. And one of the girls in handcuffs, they had to go in handcuffs in their jumpsuit, but the sheriff took them there. I guess they're allowed to take them to certain places. And that lady got saved. I just saw the video today on Facebook.
Awesome.
You can look up. I think CT might have shared it, but that is awesome,
Yeah.
man. Because every cop is not a bad person. They just have a job to do. It's our job to, abide by the law as God tells us to.
So that was my cream of the crop. Man, we are already at 44
First say
minutes.
this, then.
Wow.
So
First say this.
what? Okay.
Hey,
He just brings stuff out of nowhere. I give him
Kroger Plus Community Rewards.
give
If
him
you
a
need to
script.
know anything about this connects your Kroger points, your Kroger card. It connects it to South Charleston Christian Academy here. And when it connects it to it, it doesn't take your points. It doesn't use your points. It doesn't even limit your points. All it does was takes a percentage of your points, adds it to South Charleston Christian Academy, and they send the school here, our school, they send us money.
Free money.
Send us free money.
Free money.
So if you want to know more about this and you wasn't at church Wednesday night, you can get with me. You can get with Bill and Cindy and all, you really get, most people know where to point you to.
Yeah.
But to tell you how to do it, me, Pastor could, but if you didn't want to bother him, he's got plenty on his plate. You can get a hold of Cindy in the office, Bill Burr, or any of us on the reCAP, and we'll tell you how to do this. It's very simple. Online, connect your account, and free money for the school.
All right, things I wanted to talk about. Shark Week. This week is Shark Week. Y'all in the Shark Week?
Mhm.
Shout
Love
out Chris,
Shark Week.
Christian Schneider likes sharks.
Okay.
I saw that on Facebook.
I don't watch Shark Week because in 2 weeks we're going to the beach.
Yeah,
And I don't
we've
need,
already been this year.
I don't need that in my
Okay,
mind.
so my family is all in on Shark Week, right? So the first
The
episode,
show? Okay.
the
Yes.
show, the whole week long on Discovery Channel.
Shark Week or
Okay.
Shack Week?
Shark.
Shark.
I got you, like hammerhead shark.
Yeah, and bullfish, all them, great whites, all that.
Okay.
So the very first thing I wanted to point this out, Elijah's all into it now, and he's like, "Hey, let's watch Sharks." So the first episode that we turned on, which was like on Sunday night, it was about a tour guide. They were taking these average Joes like us, and they would take them out and show them sharks. Take them out upon the water for sharks.
In a boat or scuba diving?
In a boat, and then they would have the option to get in this cage and go down and see the sharks. They wouldn't let them
Amongst
out.
the sharks.
Amongst the sharks. Swim amongst the sharks.
Yeah.
Okay, in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle or something. All right, so this what caught my attention, the instructor, as you walk up to the boat and you meet this gentleman for the first time, the instructor had one leg missing and one arm missing.
That guy,
He had prosthetics.
Captain Ahab from Moby Dick.
So I'm sitting there thinking, why in the world would you get in a boat with this guy? One, I guess he's a shark
He's a
attack
good salesman,
survivor,
apparently.
and I just don't know if I'll do that. So we love Shark Week, and that was just something that we're all into it,
Right.
So that is, I just don't know why in the world
That'd be crazy.
you'd want to get in a boat with somebody and like, here, let's go swim with the sharks.
Right.
Yeah.
And this guy
They
said,
won't hurt you.
yeah, I promise.
And pay money to do that.
Promise.
And then one swims by with the sign of a clock checking in his stomach with that cat and hook
Oh man.
alligator, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
Shark
my
Week,
sister
wow.
said she took Elijah to the library this week, and he wanted to get a book about sharks.
He loves it.
So he loves it. Him and Avery play Flora's Lava.
Oh yeah.
So we'll say now everything is Flora's Sharks. So get it, save yourself.
Get out of here.
Yeah. All right. So there's the other segment. I am going to bestow a gift upon Travis, and I guess you, since you're here.
All right.
So yeah, we've been called the Tom and Jerry Show. We've been called, I think Preacher's dad called us Cheech and Chong. We've been called.
Shout out from Georgia.
Yeah. He said he loved our show. I don't know if he's watching or not, but
your dad Jay Lovely said called us something too. Some old
he
name.
calls us. I don't know what he calls us.
Who
But,
knows what? Starsky and Hutch.
I call you Pappy O'Daniel.
so he anyway. That led me to think of the Four Horsemen this week
Right.
is going to be famous duos. So to get back to my point, I went to
Okay.
Tennessee this weekend, and I pulled into a store that was called the Moon Pie General Store.
Hmm.
All right, and my wife let me go in by myself, which was a huge mistake
Yep.
because they had everything there. So I brought,
Like food or
well, it's a general store kind of like.
Kind of like old fashioned. Like,
Let me get here. So I got us an original Dad's Old Fashioned root beer.
oh yes,
Of course, I wanted to do this earlier so we would be able to have this.
I love root beer.
You got cheer wine, and
This is amazing.
yeah, it's just something I'm thinking of you about. And you could create your own moon pie sampler. I love a good moon pie.
Huh.
So
This is all right.
there's the
I have-
salted caramel.
I've never had a moon pie.
No.
I've never in my life never had a moon
This-
pie.
We've just made history in Larry's life.
Salted caramel and chocolate. I love a good moon pie.
I'm sweating.
Look here,
I
vanilla.
gotta watch because
I'm sweating.
my
Do
doctor,
diabetes.
my doctor is watching.
Your diabetes.
Diabetes.
My doctor he told me all the time about my diabetes.
Let's check them out.
Look here, what do you want? I got banana,
Oh, that's what I want. I
chocolate.
love it. That helps my cramps. Gives me potassium.
I don't think that's true.
Sarah, ain't that true?
All right, there you go. I bestow upon you, Travis, some moon pies. Larry, what you gonna eat?
I'm gonna try the chocolate, I guess.
Man, it's good.
See, there's always been the saying, the moon pie and RC cola.
We got to keep the show going because we don't have much time.
Yeah.
So
We can
now,
go.
since we're okay,
What
since we're handing out gifts, give me a minute.
That's pretty good root beer. So anyway, so we're a famous duo. I'd say in the last year, I guess Travis has become a good friend of mine.
Yeah,
We talk about it every day,
yeah.
hours upon hours. So
There's
I don't
a lot going
know.
on.
I don't know if we'd go BFF status because a lot of times I get on your nerves and vice versa. But that's what friends do. So we're a famous duo. So now you got a gift for me?
I do.
They said
Since we selling gifts.
they called us a bromance. Somebody called us a bromance like two weeks ago.
You know what?
I was on vacation and I said I'm gonna buy him a gift.
What is the verse? What is the verse where it's better? Open rebuke is better than.
I don't know.
No.
Jeff
Yeah,
Snyder.
open rebuke is better than secret love.
That's who.
So I've been a little bit distraught lately that Ben don't let me open the service no more. Have you noticed that?
I have noticed that.
He used to call me all the time.
But in Ben's defense, the pastor that opened the services the last.
I know. I thought he'd take a turn.
Beth
He
said she
did.
didn't like moon pies.
I got you.
Beth.
Yeah,
Come on
he
now.
did
Come on,
take
man.
care of it. You're right. Pastor told him because he likes to pass.
Yeah, I do what I'm told.
But I was standing there and I'm like, oh man.
I stay on script.
Right, I go off for
Okay? There you go. There's that.
Just the other day, I won't get into the whole story, but just the other day, Pastor John was like, okay, Travis, we're going to do this right here. I was like, now, you know what I mean? That one guy. Now, what about this? And what about that? And he was like, well, don't bother yourself about it. I was like, no, what? And it ended up, long story short.
Take your mommy a chocolate moon
I
pie.
turned around and said, man, you're right, and you're the boss. Whatever you want to do, that's what we'll do. But I was trying to come up with all kinds of different ways to do something, and he was kind of like, I done said how we're going to do it. I was like, you're right, my bad.
So give me my gift.
Okay, so give me a gift. I was thinking about him the other day because he calls me from vacation and says, we are having such a rough time down here. Me and Dad called you to let you know we're getting ready to go on the golf course and do this and do that. So I was at a store and I found a golf towel, and it was from a Christian store, and it says, what's it say?
In God's grip.
In God's grip. I got him a little. It's got open. You can open it on the bottom, but it's a golf towel. So I don't know what I guess you clean your putters with it, or
So
something.
wipe your hands off.
Like, I guess I don't know.
That's
It's
it.
got a little
That's
hook there.
That's what you do. You put this right here on your golf
You
bag.
never lived until you went golfing with Jeff and Ben.
I bet.
It is a time.
Well, there you go.
So,
I
well,
bet.
thank you. I may take it to church and use it as a
Yeah, whatever you want to do with it. Yeah. Once
use
it's,
it a rally towel.
once it's your gift,
Let's
you can do
rally
what you
the
want with it.
troops. Sunday morning.
Yeah.
It's your gift.
All right,
what you
so
want.
let's listen. Here we go. We got a couple minutes left. So that's my. Let's do the 4 horsemen of famous duos.
Okay.
We're gonna do it like a snake draft.
That's a good
So
idea.
let's go. Me first. Okay, Larry first, then me, then Travis,
Okay.
then me, then Travis goes twice. Okay,
Go ahead. Jump around.
Larry,
So
you're first.
this is the one part that Ben did make me aware of yesterday. My favorite duo. And I got to thinking, what is my favorite duo? And I thought about how Ben threw our pastor under the bus on the last episode when he asked who his best friend was.
Yeah, he did.
And you said, I thought Miss Brandy was your best friend.
Yeah, my favorite duo is me and Erica.
See, I've already beat you to it. Crystal and Larry.
Technically, I said me
Shout
and
out
Erica
to Crystal Marion.
That's your duo?
Well, I just wanted to get that out
That's
of
the
the way.
best you can
All right,
come
that's
up
not the
with.
best I can
Okay.
do.
That's the
It was-
best
it
one.
showed
Okay,
up.
I'm going to go a little bit of Bible.
No. You
It
get
showed up.
You get
One
one.
more.
No.
The adults,
Wait.
the adults are talking.
Wait your turn for the snake to come around.
Oh, you got snakes.
So now my
Okay.
turn.
Yours
I
is-
go second.
Okay.
Crystal.
All right. So you wasted your first pick on Larry and Crystal. It's fine. All right. My first pick will be the old WWF tag team, the Bushwhackers.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the Bushwhackers? Absolutely. If I was 10 years old with no shirt on, walking around like with this right here, they'd lick people's foreheads and stuff like that.
They would.
It
Yeah,
was
that'd
the
be great.
greatest duo of WWF history.
That's pretty
The
good.
Bushwhackers.
Yeah.
Took Larry and Crystal. But anyway, now Travis, you got two.
Oh, I got two of them.
Yeah, because it goes you, then me, then Larry.
My
Okay.
first one, Isaac still plays this game a lot sometimes, but it is a classic. And if you are my age, if you are, I'd say 30s or 40s, maybe even 20s, because now Nintendo is still doing it. Mario and Luigi.
Oh, yeah.
Is that not one of the greatest
That's a good
duos
one.
ever?
That's a good
I
one.
mean, every single thing they ever done, they was always together.
Yeah.
You know, and then Princess Peach got involved, and I think they kind of went their own.
They did. They was hating. That's why you can't let women come in.
Right,
between
that's what,
romance.
that's what happens.
No,
Mm-hmm.
bros come first.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's what they say.
So, and my second one will go biblical, and it's one of my favorite characters in the whole Bible, favorite stories in the whole Bible, is Ruth. And not Ruth and Boaz, but Ruth and Naomi. And Ruth and Naomi, if you don't know the story very quickly, Ruth and Naomi lost everything. All of their husbands died, and they didn't know where they was going to go and what to do. And they go to a certain place. They catch an eye of a man that's named Boaz that took them in and took care of them and redeemed them as a family. And that paints a picture of Christ redeeming us when we was lost and undone. And but anyway, so Ruth and Naomi, because, and I love Ruth. So I don't know if you notice, and if you reread it, if you go back and read it, you can pick this up again now. But Ruth was always there to lift up Naomi when she was down. But Naomi was always there for Ruth. You remember when Ruth said, "You'll never believe what happened today in the field"? And she told Naomi what happened about Boaz giving her some extra and say, "Hey, you can come to my field anytime that you want and glean the field," and all that stuff. And she. So at the time when Ruth didn't really know what to do, she was just telling Naomi what happened. Naomi, it was her turn to say, okay, this is the plan. This is the process. This is how we're going to do it. So now she gives life to Ruth. And then Naomi's like, oh, I can't make it, and you need to leave me, Ruth. And Ruth said, no, your God is my God, and where you go, I will go. And she was always picked. So that great duo was always, and it should be that great duo, the same with our husbands and wives and with our friends. But when I'm down, my greatest duo, my sidekick, my friend, my buddy, should be lifting me up and carrying me through that storm. And then when the storm hits him, or Ruth, or Naomi, or them, then we take in and pick them up and carry them through the storm. What a great duo.
Yeah,
tag team
I
that
think
was.
secretly you were talking about me to you. Is the way
Yes.
that
I was. And we knew we both needed some treats this week.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to this, but I'm going to let it get cold. I
didn't get
I
to
love
put it in the
root beer.
refrigerator. All right, so when you went twice.
Yep.
My turn. I actually had Ruth and Boaz, so I guess I'll go with someone else. A good duo would be peanut butter and jelly.
No.
All-time classic.
Yeah.
Goes well great together.
They go so well that you can buy it now with the peanut butter and jelly mixed in already.
Directly in there. Peanut
Frozen.
butter and jelly.
Having said that, Chucky Kilburn, are you watching?
Janie, I think, was on.
Jamie,
so yeah.
I put Chucky Kilburn on these things that somebody else put me on, but they're
Who
frozen.
else we got out there?
They're frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. If you do not know about these, and remember, y'all can trust me. I love to eat. I'm just skinny. Y'all built me like that. But if y'all like to eat, they're in the frozen section. They make strawberry and peanut butter. And they make grape and peanut butter. They're already in a crust, in a bread, in a frozen section.
Uncrustables.
Uncrustables is the name. No crust on them. That's a blessing already. So all you got to do
You're not
is
a crust guy?
not when it comes like that already. I mean, I will eat it now. I'm not so immature that I have to cut it off. But if Ina's over there cutting it off, she'd come out off too.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, you just take them out, and it takes like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or something from the thaw out. It's perfect for lunch. If you're going out to cut grass, take them out, put them in your bag, and those are one of the greatest things you can ever eat for a quick snack.
Gotcha.
I agree with you.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly.
All right, Larry, you got 2.
I get to go twice.
Yeah,
Well, that's how it works.
I'm gonna go Bible here for a second.
Get them.
Paul and Barnabas.
Oh yeah.
I taught on this last night in the youth, and I just got this lesson because I was searching for this duo, and Paul and Barnabas come to me. I think about them trying to study them a lot,
Right.
but let's think about Barnabas and what he was facing when Saul was converted to Paul.
Good job. Let's hear it, Larry.
And, you know, a few days before, Saul was trying to kill any Christian he could find. He hated Christian, he hated Christianity. His sole purpose in his heart was to kill it and try to delete the Gospels.
Yeah.
So Barnabas, Saul escapes from Jerusalem, we know that story, comes into the disciples with Barnabas. And Barnabas has Saul's back, I guess we want to say. And he tells the other disciples, hey, he's saved, he's a Christian now. You won't worry about it. And I can't imagine what was going through his mind knowing that just a week ago, this guy was out to stone him, out to kill him.
Yeah.
The Bible goes on to talk about in Acts how they traveled through Syria and Greece and preached God's words. And then the third will come in, we'll say, John Mark.
Yeah.
They split up. They had just kind of cliff note. They had
A little tussle.
They had a little tussle. They didn't agree. John Mark had left them high and dry. He wanted to come back in. Paul didn't want him to be part of their group. Barnabas did. And in that, God took a team of 2, divided them, and made a team of 4
Yeah.
to spread his word.
Sure
He
did.
put Paul and Silas together, and Barnabas and John Mark together to preach God's word.
Yeah.
So that's my duo.
Cool.
Michelle said that Deacon actually listened to you, and he told her about that.
Oh, good job, Deacon.
There you go.
So I'm gonna try to
When
get
would he have listened to you about that?
last night in church.
For what reason?
We have
Wednesday night,
Wednesday night kids. We don't have a name for it, but
But we're working on the name.
Larry's World.
I've been calling them
Wayne's World.
the King's Kids.
The King's Kids.
Yeah. That's what I told preacher.
Larry's World.
So we have again on Wednesday night from our church. We have classes for all ages. We have Miss Peggy with the little ones.
Yeah, we
Shout
love
out to Miss Peggy.
If Miss
Kosai.
Peggy is on, the Lord will
Yes.
grant you so many crowns when you get to heaven.
Yeah.
That's all I
She
can
takes
tell you.
care
So she has a
Listen,
toddler
she
class
has 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds forever.
up to kindergarten.
She's had them forever, and she's got mine now. And
She
Lord,
whips him in line.
Lord love her.
She carries this just like a cat of nine tails, but just without glasses.
And my second duo
Legos tied up.
is probably the best duo of all.
Ben and Travis.
Not Ben and Travis. I should have thought of Ben and Travis.
Ben and Jerry.
Ben and Jerry. I like me some Ben and Jerry. But I'm going to go with Bo and Luke Duke. Just a good old.
The old
boys.
boy.
They never meant any
Making
harm.
their way. Wow. And that's just a little bit more than a law will allow. This show just went off the rails. We're over an hour.
Off the
They stuck together.
22.
No matter what Boss Hog
No, that's it.
Yeah.
or Enos. What's the sheriff's name of this lawsuit?
I can't remember.
Roscoe P.
Roscoe P. Coltrane.
You know, they're
Yeah.
always trying to get Uncle Jesse
That's
the
a
good
good
boys up.
Them Duke boys got them
Stuck
again.
together.
That's a good group.
There's a good duo.
All right, my turn.
Go ahead.
I'm going with the classic Bert and Ernie.
Yep.
They've been
Two of a kind.
buddies since Sesame Street's been on for what, over 100 years?
Yeah, and you couldn't have one without the other. It didn't work.
Nope.
Didn't work.
Every time you saw Bert, you were wondering where Ernie was.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Today's show.
Now you can say Ernie. You can say the Rubber Ducky. You know,
Yeah, he
Rubber
liked
Ducky,
that.
you're the one.
But he wasn't. That was kind of his thing, though. That
Yeah.
wasn't. The rubber
Bert
duck
and
didn't
Ernie.
bring that. The rubber duck didn't really
Bert
bring
and
nothing
Ernie.
to the table.
All right, Trav. Let's go. Let's
My
go
last
back.
one.
Rapid fire.
I wanted to be able to get into the mind of the older generation with this one.
Okay.
But you did too with Bert and Ernie. But you know, there's some grandparents that might watch this show.
Probably.
And they even watched this when they was children. Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry show.
Are you kidding me? Them two was always at each other.
Which one
But
was
you know,
Tom
if somebody
and
would
Jerry?
pick on one of them, they'd always take up for each other.
Yeah. Which one was Tom? Which one was Jerry?
Tom was the
Tomcat.
Think so?
Tomcat.
Tomcat.
Yeah.
I think so. All right, back to me. I'm going along the same lines, and this is something that is ramped up in my house. Christopher Robin
I love
and Winnie the Pooh.
I never watched that growing up.
Hey, listen, Avery is all
I didn't have
about
that
Winnie the
channel.
Pooh right now. There's a new movie coming out next week. Fired up about it. Winnie the Pooh. Let me tell you the reason why. Winnie the Pooh
I don't know nothing about it.
could be one of the wisest to ever walk the planet.
Yeah.
Okay? Let me tell you what he says. His quote says, if you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1 day, so I never have to live a day without you. Winnie the Pooh said that.
Winnie the
Amazing
Pooh.
stuff. He says, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. This is a stuffed bear. Okay? He says, any day spent with you is my favorite day, so today is my new favorite day.
Wow.
Winnie the Pooh.
He's got the ministry gift or the motivational gift of
The
mercy.
only man, okay, outside, I guess, of Solomon,
Hallmark.
the only man that I can think of that will rival the Winnie the Pooh is Dr. Seuss.
Mr. Rogers.
No. I'm talking as far
Okay.
as wise men
All
with their sayings.
All
Okay,
right.
Dr. Seuss, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Today you are you, that's truer than true. There's no one alive who is youer than you.
Wow.
Dr.
Yes,
Seuss. You have brains in your head and you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose.
Unless
And
you
will
don't
you
have
succeed?
those. If you're missing one of those, contrast.
Well, and will you succeed? Yes, you will. Indeed, 98 3/4% guaranteed. So Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin, my dynamic duo.
I like Winnie the Pooh.
It's good.
Yeah.
And all right, finish it up. It's you. You got
Oh,
one
my
more.
Your
I'm
last
gonna
one.
go with Coyote and Roadrunner.
Coyote.
Coyote,
Yeah.
Wild E. Coyote. and
Yeah.
Roadrunner.
Yeah, people would watch that all the time.
I got you.
And
Andy,
watching the
we got
same thing.
Andy and Barney. We got somebody said Uncle Jesse and Rebecca.
Who's that?
No, Jesse Rebecca. on
Jesse
Full
and
House.
Rebecca. Uncle Jesse.
Mom says Amos and Andy. I don't know. Throw them back there.
That's old school. ain't it?
That's old school right there.
That's old school.
So that is our that's our four horsemen of dynamic duos. Did you get four?
Yeah, I did. I did two at the beginning. I've got all mine done.
And you did all yours?
Running
Yeah.
about an hour.
Okay. We're a little bit
got,
over
a
an
little,
hour.
got a little scripture.
You got 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
3.5.
And then we got to do a giveaway.
We got to do a giveaway.
Travis was in charge of giveaway items.
Should we do giveaway first or after?
I think we need to ask the question.
We'll do it afterwards.
Huh?
I think you need to ask the question now. So then while.
Well, I don't do
Well,
that because I'll be like, no,
Okay,
yes,
good,
yes.
good, good. Okay, so we'll end on the giveaway. We do have giveaways today, so y'all be ready.
Hey,
And whoever
George,
logged
start
off.
off.
At one point, we had about 40 people watching. Now we don't. If y'all's friends is not watching, put them on so they can guess and try to win something.
Big
we
prizes tonight.
We
big
know the
prizes.
people from 2 weeks ago did again the barbecue. The barbecue went bad in the fridge, so we're going to give y'all still.
Oh, it
The
did?
winners of last time will still get the, whenever we have a hot dog sale.
Free hot dog.
You get one free. So we haven't forgot about you. But the verse that's been on my heart lately is John 14:26, and this talks about the Comforter. When Jesus left in the Comforter, and he says, but the Comforter, which is the Holy Ghost, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you. And I wanted to have you to remember that we're not alone. We're not by ourselves. And I know it was a funny story today with me walking, and I had a good time on Facebook, and we was making light of it, making fun of it. But I was by myself. I was alone. I was walking. No one else was really paying me much attention outside of the phone conversations I was having, but I wasn't alone. And I had the Comforter, and I got to pray, and then I dropped my truck off today. to have some work done to it earlier in the day, my work truck. And so I was sitting in the waiting room, and that comforter that God left, the Holy Spirit that lives inside of us. When we get saved, that comforter is the Holy Ghost of God that lives inside of us and helps us and teaches us and brings to memory what God's taught us in the Bible. And when we feel alone, I started praying there in that waiting room all by myself. And I won't go into specifics who I was praying for, but I was praying for specific people and specific things. Just getting away with myself, with the comforter that was within me. And even though I don't like to be at work, I'm enjoying myself in Christ. And the Holy Ghost lives inside of us, wants to do that, wants to do the things of God. But I started praying for a specific person today and their family. And, in my mind, I said it, amen or whatever, and I'm not exaggerating. I looked up, and this is a car, like a work truck place where you get things fixed. It's not like a Jiffy Lube or not where people you would think that you could see a lot come through. This is like a mechanic shop. And I look up, and it wasn't 30 seconds. And the very man of the house of the family that I was praying for walks through the door. And you cannot tell me that God wasn't sending me some comfort, that Jesus wasn't, that the comforter wasn't letting me know, hey, I've heard your prayer and I'm listening to your prayer. And to prove it, I'm going to have him walk in. I mean, how random is that? He walks in. We had a good conversation. We talked a little bit. I just told him, I said, man, I just got done praying for you and your family. So it's real. And I know life isn't always great. Sometimes it doesn't work out its way that we always plan sometimes. But if you're a Christian, if you're saved, God lives inside of you. He will give you that comfort and that peace that passes all understanding. And that when you feel all by yourself and as alone as you possibly can, he's there with you and shows us all the time that he's there. And I thank God for him bringing him along my way. I said, God, I'm glad you put him on my heart to pray for. And what's the chances in a place that I would never thought I'd see him, he'd be dropping off a work truck 30 seconds after I got done praying. So God is good. Yeah. God is good. And he loves you.
All right. Well, let's end on the giveaway. We went over an hour. It flies by when you're on here, don't it? It does. It's crazy. We got 6 things we didn't even talk about.
I know.
Things that was on topic.
All
right. So if you are related, Travis told me to think of a question. He was in charge of the gift. Okay.
It's automotive week.
He said he was going to drug emporium.
Well,
and then he came in with a bottle of windshield wiper fluid. Yeah. And one of those things you put in your car on the windshield.
Check it out. This is something that any of y'all can use, okay?
But it's because Advanced Auto is one of our sponsors, right?
It is hotter than
AutoZone.
AutoZone.
Yeah.
AutoZone.
Have you ever heard the term hotter than Satan's toenails? Have you heard of that before?
I heard something like that.
I guess this one cold.
Michelle, if you're still watching, what was Deacon saying?
All right, so if you know me,
some smelly goods.
If you're related to me, you can't answer the question.
If you're related to Ben, you can't answer.
Because I've been around, and everybody kind of knows what all I've done in life. Yeah. So it's hard for me to come up with a question.
Miss Pam said she got her barbecue. Good.
Yes, she did.
I was unaware. I didn't know they gave it to you.
So anyway, the question is for the giveaway of
automotive week.
Grand prize.
Hey, grand prize of like $2.99.
Yeah, what flavor is that? Hey, this is
Midsummer's Night.
Midsummer.
Hey, and we'll throw in a chocolate moon pie.
Hey, Ben talking about $2.99. No, sir. These puppies right here with $6 on their own. This is a 3-pack of Yankee Candle. This is not no slouch you would get. This will make everything smell good. If you roll your windows down, the people next to you in the red light will smell good. That's how potent them is.
Yeah.
And it's hot. You need something to block the sun.
Okay, so the question is, what was my first job? My first place of employment. If you are related to me, you cannot answer. If you have been my lifelong friend, or if you know me for more than 15 years, you can't answer.
15 years. So that's a lot of people still. What was his first job? Was it? Have you always been for Charles?
Erica said she needed that, and now she's mad.
I told you this is a good gift. Some high quality.
I mean, that's the way it is.
First job. Brother Ben's first job.
I said low.
Way to get in on that item, but it's not it. But we do need
we got a putt-putt.
No, right?
No, that's what
I'm a nut about putt-putt.
That was my
I
guess.
thought it was
And
putt-putt.
I spent 5 years at putt-putt.
Yeah.
I spent a long time at putt-putt too.
Putt-putt was a great
Go
way to hang
kart.
out.
They call
You
me.
worked at putt-putt, didn't you?
Yeah, I was the
Go-kart guy.
Quick crew.
Pit crewman?
and
Movie theater, no. Walmart, no.
y'all keep
Got
guessing.
another putt-putt? No.
I love putt-putt, man.
Come on, Crystal. We could use this stuff.
A bag boy, no. No.
Lifeguard.
No. Do I look like I got the body of a lifeguard?
Well, you know, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, it's 20
It's
years.
before moon passes on it.
I was 15 years old, and I had to sign a waiver because I wasn't 16 to
Okay.
work in this establishment.
Taco
It's in
Bell.
Charleston.
No Taco Bell.
No Taco Bell. It is in Charleston. Yeah,
All right, we got some people asking for a hint.
I just
Yeah,
did.
it is in Charleston.
There you go, Peyton.
You
Okay,
have to
here.
sign a waiver.
I got
Hey,
a great hint.
Jeff Snyder. There's so many people.
It is in Charleston.
Jeff Snyder says babysitting. I love the fact that Jeff watches
Is he on
and
there?
answers through
Yeah,
text
text.
message.
Jeff,
you're crazy. He is old school.
Who's he watching?
He's old school. I don't know. He's probably going on Kristen.
Both-
Parking attendant, no. Bowinkles, no.
No, that's a good one.
That was a good
Oh,
place
it
on
was
Campbell's
Point.
Creek.
Yes.
Now it's a Dairy Winkle.
There we
Barry Hills, no.
Berry Hills, no. That was my second job.
This can I get
Good
a
job,
hint? Can I
Beth.
get
Beth
a
should
hint?
know this.
Mickey D.
Beth.
Mom, smell that.
Beth, you should know this because we spent like 3 years driving to Tech together. And I'm sure we talked about this.
And
This
Beth,
place
you can guess,
employs a
Beth.
lot of
Kroger's
young
Deli.
This place employs many
Yeah.
people's first
What do
job
y'all spell?
is this establishment.
Dairy Queen,
Chick-fil-A, no.
The way
Dairy
y'all
Queen,
spell
no.
cracking me up.
It is
Meat
not.
Cutter, no. I was on, man, she's Big Bear, no. Is that even around anymore?
No, I worked at Big Bear.
Did you?
That was my first
Come on,
job.
Bear.
How about that?
All right,
Up.
Crystal Marion with Edgewood. Edgewood what? That may be the pool. That may be the
Yeah.
golf course. Come on,
Wait.
Crystal. Did Callie work there?
No.
Berry Hills was number 3. I don't think it. Yeah, I worked at Putt-Putt.
Rite Aid. No.
Kmart. Right.
Crystal, you ain't said anything. Edgewood is a great hint.
Give a hint, Sarah.
Here's my hint. I had to quit because it got old.
Somebody
we
guess.
got. No.
Somebody guess.
Edgewood Country Club, nope. Pizza delivery, nope.
Ida, you done 1-1.
McDonald's, nope.
Crystal's right there.
Crystal, you got. Do you understand the words that's coming out of our mouth?
I had to quit because it got old.
Yep.
Mickey Hayes did.
Yep.
Nikki worked there.
My sister-in-law.
Where's
worked.
Nikki at?
It's taking so much time.
It is taking time.
I guess I'm taking this home.
Oh, we got
Edgewood Summit.
Yep.
Michelle Tyler
Michelle
Moore.
Tyler Moore.
There you go.
Michelle Tyler Moore.
Michelle.
Back-to-back champions is Michelle Tyler Moore. Because
Yeah. Well,
Tied.
Pamela won last.
she tied last week.
They tied.
Edgewood Summit Retirement Home.
There you go.
I had to quit because it got old. There's a bunch of old people.
Yeah, I picked up what you put down.
Okay. Anyway, Michelle, you will get this wonderful
Prize
prize package that Travis picked up.
Michelle, what flavor moon pie would you like? We've got.
It was a
vanilla
nursing home, and I was
Chocolate.
a waiter.
You'll be able to
And-
see.
and chocolate.
Dry.
Yeah, Michelle, we'll hook you up.
Here comes Crystal.
We'll hook you up. Crystal, thanks for coming to the party. So, all right, we have been way too long. Larry, thank you for coming.
Hey, great time.
As always, you can come back anytime.
All right.
Wonderful.
Except in 2 weeks because Brandy's coming on, and I can't wait to see what's going on.
Yeah.
With that.
I think it's probably she is good at Facebook Live.
Well, she
She's
likes,
live all the
she,
time.
likes,
She
she
does
said
Alexis
that she
and all
likes
that.
to get on and do
Yeah,
the cameras and all that.
So I will say this: why was the little baby strawberry crying? Because his mom was in a jam. See you in 2 weeks.
Love you.